my dad, he spotted somebody he knew very well among all these fighters that came from the city, and my dad asked him to get me out of the suburb. And obviously you couldn't just get out, you had to be taken out by the army. So the guy arranged for me to leave with sort of a bigger commander in his car, and to actually leave the suburb you had to drive really, really crazy down this road and then just make this really sharp turn and hope they're not going to shoot at you because you were still sort of in the line of sight. And I got into the car, said bye to my dad. I didn't feel particularly upset leaving my father because, I don't know, I was just in a very strange state of mind, and it was just kind of assumed you have a chance to leave, so leave. So I got into the car and we were driving, and I was sitting at the back, and we went down this road and we turned and we saw like probably 10 cars shot up and lying on the side of the road, and actually I think I spotted a body in one of them as well. And we just turned the corner and suddenly we were in the city. And for me it was almost like being on another continent, because we were just isolated, cut off for a few months, and I felt happy to be there, although it didn't really make my situation any better. So I was there, but then I was talking to my grandmother on the phone. My grandmother said, look, actually, you might be able to get out of the city. Just stay where you are, don't come here. She actually knew her neighbor was a bus driver, and in all this, bizarre situation, there was actually a bus line operating from a suburb inside the city, a predominantly Croatian suburb, to the Croatian territory just outside of the city, so through the Serb lines. And there was some sort of a deal going on between Croats and Serbs in Bosnia, because Croats somewhere else in Bosnia held some Serb enclave under the, surrounded. So there was basically a deal: if you were Croat, you can leave on that bus line through the Serb territories. Obviously, if you were Bosnian Muslim, you wouldn't be able to. So I actually was picked up next morning by this bus driver guy, and he took me down to the suburb, and I got on the bus, and I got out just like that.